we go. Hey!
Check out the new studio, guys. You loving this?
Looking cool out here.
That's right.
For this Vikings game day.
Absolutely. We are super excited to be with you guys here on Game Day Bingo. It's great in our new luxurious studios. We say it every time, but look at these studios right now that we got going on.
Now look at
this
the
is awesome.
Skull.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So we are excited to be with you here as we got a great game for you and a great game for you. So
both work.
That's right. We got Vikings bingo and we got the Vikings versus the Packers. We're going to unpack a bunch of that stuff. We've been diving deep into Vikings and just what's been going on.
We've been doing the tabulations this time.
That's right. That's right. We've dove right into it, and this new game is going. Good to see all you guys out there.
There's the first ball of our first game day.
Yeah, awesome.
Woo, ready to go.
We are super, super excited to be with you guys. This is awesome. You can see that coverall prize is at $667. We got a $25 line prize going. Then we will have a $25 M-shaped prize, and then we'll get right into that coverall and see who can get the win just as soon as we get there. So, we're going to be diving into all things Vikings, all things Pilot TV, keep you guys up to date of what's been going on around here, what's been going on around the Vikings facilities. And, hey, look at that.
Well, Big Buck over at Tony's Saloon.
Hey, I wonder if that's our Tony's. Does he own a saloon over there?
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, so that's an awesome place to go play and to win $25 over there for Big Buck. Congratulations on that line win, and we'll see what we get on this M-shape round. Usually the M-shape round takes a little bit longer. Ian, this is your first M-shape round.
This is.
Then usually it takes a little longer than the line win or the coverall.
I believe in these guys. They're they're professional bingo players. I like to think of them as, and I think they're going to get this M pretty quickly. Speaking
of professional bingo players, I know a lot of you guys join us for Happy Hour Megabar Bingo every night, and so just Friday, 2 days ago, we had a great night. We had a bunch of folks get wins. Carl, Gary A., Dusty, VSCH, Cindy, 1953, Tom Baum, Big Buck, who just won our line win, got a win on Friday. Gary A. got another win. Sheridan, 28, who had won, I think on Wednesday, won again. Oh. Yeah, Hunt for Fun won. Helix, Shotgun. I run most of my office on the shotgun. That's a good theme today. So shotgun. Really, it's more like pistol than shotgun, but I won't get into all those things.
Woo! Hey, Bubba and Woo.
Was it Bubba or Buddha? Buddha. I think it's Buddha.
No,
yeah.
Buddha and. Wait. There.
And Woo. Yeah. Buddha's over at the Frontier Lounge, and Woo is over at nice Northside Bar. So congratulations to you guys on the M-shape. That's been, look at that.
Already another winner.
Ramrod, a big-time player out there at the Oleander Saloon in Mankato, got the coverall. That was done in 58 balls. So that was a good job, guys. Way to get after it. That went really fast. We got 4 of these. We got 3 more left. So make sure you stick around with us. Hey, also, we're going to go from this, right, into those 100 play games after we get done with these 4 games. And then we'll do a second 100 play game. And then it won't show up on your iPads, but we're going to have some more Vikings bingo coming up at halftime. So make sure you stick around. Even though it doesn't show up, it'll be about, we'll get it rolling, and it'll appear maybe 10 minutes after that 2-minute mark in the first half. Once we get into the 2-minute ball, we're gonna get that all scheduled, and then in about 10 minutes after that, you'll actually see those show up on your iPad. So make sure you stick around. Yeah. Make sure you play through halftime. We're gonna have a great halftime Vikings bingo going on.
Everyone can bring home that money.
That is correct. So I was telling you guys about some of our big winners on Friday, and then some of them just won again, so that's awesome. But we did have Andy O, COVID Girls, Joshy Poo, we had DJ Express, Mrs. T, and then we had a major jackpot go out. Teddy over at Eagles Awantana won $4,551 to end our night. So that's awesome. And then a change in the schedule for this next week is that, we are going to be going at lunch hour Megabar Bingo as well. So on Monday at lunch, we're going to have Cash Crew 2 here with you guys. We got Amelia and Curtis. I'll be on the headset. and we'll be here to go on the lunch. And then in the evening at happy hour bingo, it'll be Nikki's Angels. The two of us will be on the screen. We'll have Nikki on the headsets, and so that's going to be great as well. So Monday we got a great bunch of bingo for you guys coming up on Monday, but we got a great day scheduled for you guys today. We're going to be getting rolling here in just about a minute. Make sure you get enrolled. Make sure you get a part of this Vikings bingo.
Yeah.
This is awesome. I mean, this is the launch of Vikings bingo.
Oh, yeah.
And
lots of bingo and lots of football. That's
right.
what we like to hear.
We started our partnership last year during the football season with the
cool.
Vikings, and then we got this whole game, in conjunction with them.
Still personally my favorite.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome.
I think it's pretty cool that I now get to broadcast the game because I haven't gotten that opportunity yet, and so we actually get to play the game kind of like. Through the
via you guys, we're like bad youth sports parents living through our kids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what we like to think of ourselves as bad youth sports parents with you guys as our kids. So get the scholarship. No. So anyways, in about 30 seconds, we're going to get this game rolling, and we're sure excited about that. So, yeah, we had Teddy win that jackpot on Friday. But just right now in this first game, we had Ramrod win that coverall. We had Wu win the large M, and Buddha split that large M, Wu and Buddha, and then Big Buck won that line win as well. So congratulations, everybody out there, and that was super exciting and fun. So that was our first round ever of Vikings bingo. So I'm just going through my notes here on all these winners, so getting that all ready. But yeah, so the next balls are coming down. We got 075 starting us out the second round of Vikings bingo. So let's dive into some of these things that we got on our mind. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to talk
about the Vikings.
Yeah, we want to talk about some Vikings here. Hey, it's happening so fast. We can't talk about them. So
Carna Luna?
Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
Yeah, Carna Luna.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, we're at Wildcats Bar and Grill. Go Wildcats. Yeah. So
get your head in the game. I always think about whenever I see the Wildcats Bar and Grill.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, that's awesome. So all things. So let's talk a little bit about what's happened with the Vikings since we were with them last year at the last football game.
I mean, they had quite a few moves this offseason.
They certainly did, and we had some things that happened that you go, oh no, like Stefon Diggs leaving the team, right?
Yes.
Okay, they traded him away. He was a little.
He might have been a locker room problem for a little bit.
Exactly, he wanted out, and so they made that happen. But they did a nice pickup in the draft. You were just telling me something just before we went on air.
Oh yeah, that Justin Jefferson, he had 99 catches with a yard or more of space. After the route. So, I mean, that just proves that you're a good route runner. You're getting open. You're creating opportunities, like easy opportunities for your quarterback to get you the ball.
Absolutely. So he's just a rookie, but he runs really crisp routes, takes care of those kind of things. He's a great receiver, and so we're expecting great things.
I think almost
out of him.
A perfect replacement for Stefon Diggs.
Absolutely. And then we've got another great route runner with Adam Thielen. He's really known for great routes.
Oh yeah.
And he also can get separation from the DBs. So we got.
I mean, those two are fast.
Oh,
those two are fast.
They're flying around out there. We've also had a great camp, for Johnson out there, and he's going to be. Kirk Cousins been raving about how he's playing in the preseason. So, hey, look at that! We got a couple winners again here on the M-shaped round. We got Grizz over at Incline Station and Grizzadak. Yeah, winning over at Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards. And then Adam right behind that, taking the coverall at Wildcats Bar and Grill. Things are happening fast right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's awesome. Congratulations to all of our winners right there in round number 2. We've got 2 more rounds coming for you guys before we get into that 100 play. Make sure you get enrolled and get ready to roll.
Yeah, get enrolled. Play, win big money.
That's right. We got 3 minutes for you to get enrolled. Make sure you're there. The more that play, the more money that goes out. So, again, we're talking about Vikings. So I think that's a source still, even with Stefon Diggs stepping out. I think our receivers are still a source of positive.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great group on the team.
I think it's still one of the top the receiving cores in the NFL.
Absolutely, absolutely. And
I mean, if you're also including Rudolph in that like receiving core, like he's a top tier tight end as well.
Exactly. Kyle Rudolph is a great blocking, in my opinion, a great blocking tight end plus a great receiving tight end. And then we've got that 1-2 punch at tight end with Irv Smith as well. So Irv, he is kind of that oversized wide receiver, hard to cover. Like, can a linebacker
can
cover
really
him?
Run.
Yeah, not really, but he's too big for a DB to handle or a safety to handle. So really a 1-2 punch at the tight end position. It's really hard to have a better tight end combination between Kyle Rudolph and Irv Smith than what we have. So
I mean, I can only think of maybe one. And that's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh, yeah, Tampa Bay. They loaded up on the offense this offseason, didn't they?
They're a dream team. Like,
oh, my gosh.
I mean,
it's your fantasy team a year ago. It's like.
Maybe 2019 Browns.
Right, yeah, we see how that worked out.
Yeah.
So sometimes that chemistry doesn't all come together and all those kind of things. We'll see. I think Tom Brady, obviously his veteran leadership, Gronk's veteran leadership may be a little bit different than what the Vikings, than what the Browns had last year. Speaking of the Browns, they picked up our offensive coordinator from last season. So we had a little bit of a change on the offensive side of the ball, losing Stefanski off our coaching staff, but we've got a lot of continuity still on the coaching staff, and things are really sitting well on the offensive side of the ball. Because not only that, we get our running backs back.
Getting those guys healthy is such a big deal for this offense. Being able to play off that play action, that's when Kirk Cousins is at his best.
When Kirk Cousins can go back there, do play action pass throws, he's one of the most accurate throwers in the NFL. He's just when he's got that play action run game, going.
I mean,
for him.
You saw how well that worked last year with Ryan Tannehill.
Yep.
Like Ryan Tannehill being able to fake it to Derrick Henry and then completely swarm the box, fill so that there's no running lanes.
Absolutely.
But then the passing lanes are just completely wide open, and it just is. It's money.
Absolutely,
money.
Absolutely. And, Dalvin Cook were ranked as one of the top 4 running backs in the league last year. All his stats tell us that he's one of the great backs. He did have some injury issues.
He's one of those backs that can, go from, a 1-yard gain to, a 100-yard gain.
Absolutely.
Just by getting a sliver of space and taking off.
Yep. And
we
also re-signed our fullback, C.J. Ham. Great fullback as well. And so our backfield's intact, and even our number 2 and our number 3 running backs, we've got Madison had a great year last year as a number 2 back. Ashley could probably be a number 1 back on several teams in the NFL. Great back. And so we go actually 3 deep at tailback with some nice running backs as we get game number 3 of Game Day Bingo rolling. So you guys did great. Hey, in game number 2, just to recap that, Adam took home that coverall. Grizz and Grizdecki took home that large M, and Carnaluno won that line prize. And here goes line prize. Artie going again.
Yeah.
Here we go. Artie over at Aardvark's Bar and Grill in
Sounds
Truman.
like a fun place.
Aardvark's? Yeah, absolutely. So
I'm looking for a good old sports bar and grill, or the ones that I really am like, I'd like the Mad Dog. I want to see Mad Dog.
Oh, yeah, Mad Dog. We've seen you out there all the time.
I'm like, those guys, I want to see Mad Dog, that one, because I'm like, I want to go watch some football there, and I feel like they should have some players coming today.
It sounds like a place to watch a football game for sure. So good to have everybody out here, all of our locations. You're all doing great things for charity. That's how we first formed our relationship with the Minnesota Vikings because of the work for charity and that both organizations are doing, and you guys are part of all that, and so it's great to have you guys out there. So, so to finish out the offense, we've been hitting all the offensive side of things. The offensive line, kind of a mid-tier group. This is probably the only group that I don't think's in more one of the top-tier groups, and I guess we didn't really cover quarterback. Kirk Cousins, consistent, just good.
Oh, yeah.
Accurate thrower of the ball. He might not be a top 5 quarterback, but he's in that 10 to 15 range. He's a solid quarterback, taking care of business, and we love Kirk Cousins.
He can win you a Super Bowl. He is good enough to win you a Super Bowl.
Absolutely is, and just a great guy. Like, he's that locker room guy. Here it is.
Woo, attaboy Dino.
Over at Woody's Bar and Grill in Bayport. So congratulations. Yeah.
Big old Dino. I was
Dino.
I was looking at Jurassic Park last night.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, I was really close to watching like the
Good
old
movie.
traditional. Like,
Yeah, I haven't
Jurassic
seen
Park.
that in a long time.
Yeah, we were talking about favorite scenes from Jurassic Park, and like I'm thinking the part with the raptors and they're in the kitchen.
Oh,
like, that's
man,
the
that-
most intense part.
When you see that for the first time, your heart's just pumping peanut butter. You know what I mean? Hey, take it to Mad Dog.
Ooh, look at that.
Not the bar and grill, but you got her done for somebody.
Yeah. Good job, Mad Dog.
Over at Danny's Dugout. Now, that sounds like probably the best place to watch a baseball game. Now, they might have the Twins on. Twins are coming on at 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock Minnesota time as well. So so the Twins are coming on the same time as the Vikings. We'll try to keep you up to date on both games as they unfold. But to be honest with you, football is our specialty. So yeah, but we do have all things Twins happening here as well. So we'll try to keep you up to date. We got just under 3 minutes to enroll into this last game.
We were just talking about the offensive line of the
Yes.
Vikings, who are going to be protecting Kirk Cousins.
That's
and
right. Open those
creating
holes for Cook. Yeah. Yep.
And I think that even though they're not like last year weren't a top tier offensive line, I think they could be a top 10 offensive line. They have that kind of potential.
They do. They do.
Especially with the ability of Dalvin Cook hitting those holes really fast. And Kirk Cousins is not a hold it in the pocket kind of guy.
That's right.
He's a get it out quick. And I think that's going to really play well for their offensive line.
Yeah, well, I think Riley Reif, that's our left tackle. He's definitely got the potential to be a top-tier left tackle.
Mm-hmm.
He's just, he's sometimes struggled and had different things going on. So, if he really had a great offseason, a lot of guys got really healed up during this offseason.
I mean, that's what I was going to say. Last year was just very injured.
Yeah,
that's kind of the theme of what last year was.
Right. So, yeah, that's a good point. So, yeah, it's not a bad offensive line for sure. It's got a potential to be a great offensive line. Right now, I would put it as a mid-tier line, but we have a good offense. That's been the case. We got a little switch over in offensive coordinators, but all the terminology has stayed the same. The system stayed the same, and so there's not a ton. Just the new guys getting like Jefferson up to speed. Because we're going to be looking for him to produce early. Yeah. So, but it was really the defense where there's a lot of good position groups on the defense, but that's probably where the struggles last year lied more.
Yeah.
Besides the injuries,
and I think they took care of some of it, like not completely, but they really addressed by getting rid of some of the players that were giving up big plays.
Giving up some big plays. Well, yeah, some of the challenges, some of former good players like Xavier Rhodes, had been just an absolute stud in the past, and he really struggled the last couple of years. And
I was almost sick of seeing the whole like all roads closed for Xavier Rhodes.
Right. Yeah, no, and I hope it works out and his career rebounds and starts going.
Where did he end up going?
I'd have to look that up. Let me see here where he's at, but. I know that, basically he just had been struggling the last couple of years on that. So, but I know that that we've got some new young guys that are playing. Kendricks, at our linebacker core, played. Eric Kendricks played at a level that was, basically, defense player of the year kind of stuff.
Yeah. No, he flies.
Yeah, he flies around. He's good on pass. He's good on run. We've got a nice 1-2 punch on linebacker as well. You were just talking earlier.
I was talking about how Anthony Barr, he can easily play to that 2015 level where he was an absolute stud for the Vikings. But now he's got oh, look at that. Good job, Just Me.
Yeah, over at the St. Cloud Moose Club in St. Cloud.
And it's just going to be you taking home that $29.
You called it. You said just me and just you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we had Mad Dog win the coverall in the last round. Dino run the large M, and Artie win that line win in game number 3. Now in our final game here before we get into our 100 play games, we've got Just Me taking that line win. Congratulations, Just Me. So, yeah, the linebacking crew is a nice – I mean, especially Barr's really tough in the run game. I feel like he does a nice job with the run game.
And Kendrick compliments him very well with the fact that I think his stronger suit is that he is a pass cover kind of guy.
Oh, he's got a nose for the ball for sure. Oh, we had something go on there. We'll get that game back going on here for you as quick as possible. So I'll let our people in the back know that we have some technical difficulties. Let's see here. I'm sorry.
Well, speaking of, but then it goes back into even more. The defensive line is really good, so that front box is really nice because they got on one of their defensive ends.
Hunter really had a breakout year
Hunter,
last year.
Who played really well.
Yeah.
And then the rest of them are very good complementary pieces. I know I think there's a couple other really good studs on there.
Yeah, we had a couple guys. Unfortunately for this game, Daniel Hunter is on the injured reserve list, so he's not going to be out there playing for us. But he is a stud. We should see him later in the year, really being in that. So we'll let you know what's happening with the game here as soon as we find out what's happening with the Vikings bingo. But we are just we'll go back into here. So the defensive line, they've really they've been a good unit, good solid unit.
Didn't have a lot of change in it over the offseason or anything.
No, there's
like
a couple
that.
folks that left, but we had already gone to the younger guard a little bit, and so a few moves. But I think that's going to be a good group for us. Really, the big change up is we've been having some struggles at the cornerback position, the last few years, and so they went younger. Went with some new guys, and we're just not going to know. We're not going to know how that experiment is going to look until game time. So that's just going to be one of those kind of things.
Obviously, they have faith in them.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
And I think the ability to have Smith over Harrison Smith over there playing strong safety.
Solid safety.
He's been a consistent All-Pro selection.
I should say more than solid. Yeah, he's been more than solid.
Yeah, consistent All-Pro selection. They're going to be able to learn from him. I mean, even though he's a strong safety and has like a run responsibility type more than a normal cornerback would, he definitely can express more of that, give some knowledge to those young guys.
Absolutely. Well, while we work through our technical difficulties, I'm going to give you guys the winners from that game number 4. So we had Purple Vikes win the large M over at Jimmy's Poorhouse. You guys had already seen Just Me won the line win over at St. Cloud Moose Club, and then Paulie taking home the cover all over at the North Side Bar. So
good job, Paulie.
Yeah. So congratulations to all of our winners. I'll just go recap all 4 games here for you guys. We had Ramrod, Woo, Buddha, Big Buck, Adam, Grizz, Grizdecki, Carnaluno, Mad Dog, Dino, Artie, Paul, Purple Vike, Just Me, all winning in our first 4 games of Viking bingo that we've ever done. So that was awesome.
Good job, guys.
Way to go.
You guys killed it.
Nice job. So we're excited about that. We're
Hopefully
excited.
the Vikings killed just like they did.
That's right. That's right. Well, here's some facts. 11 out of the last 13 NFC North championships have been won by the 2 participants in this game. So it's either been the Packers or it's been the Vikings. And so
chew on that one.
Chew on that one. But this could be potentially for the divisional championship right here if history tells us anything, and we know that history usually does tell us some things.
Oh, yeah.
So,
all right, well, we're going to go on break, and we will see you guys soon for that. What game are we on to?
We're going on to our 100 play game, here right after this. So,
all right,
good to see you
sweet.
guys.
Hey, welcome back.
Good to be back, guys. It's awesome. We are so excited about game day bingo. We got just under a minute and a half left of enrolling time right now, and we're about to get through this 100-play top 10 bingo going on here real quick. So,
and about the start of this game is going to be the start of a lot of other games.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Exactly.
We got Jets, Bills, Packers, Vikings, Eagles, Washington, Browns, Ravens, Colts, Jags, Raiders, Panthers, Bears, and Lions. Wow. Seahawks and Falcons, Dolphins and Patriots, all happening at 1 o'clock today. Well, 12 o'clock for you guys.
Yeah. Basically,
time.
half the NFL is going to start off games here at 1 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. So you got a lot of games to watch, but the big one is that Vikings versus Packers, which is what we already said before break, is
and not only
11 of the last 13 have went to these teams.
I was going to say, yeah, it's not only one of the big games for us Vikings fans or for the Packers fans.
It's just a big game for the NFL.
It is a big game for the NFL, and so it's huge. We're excited to bring you all the updates and what's going on. And so we've kind of went over the team and kind of where things are at and where the potential is, where strengths and weaknesses and all that. And so we are now going to give
you can get. Well, we're going to give an in-depth prediction of our Vikings-Packers game.
Yep.
Okay, I'm saying that we are going to have a blowout where people are going to be,
and our game's
wow.
under roll now here, yeah.
Oh, wow, these Vikings are really good or these Packers are really bad.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's going to happen for Vikings.
Okay.
And I don't know if I'm going to be correct. I may be way off with this, but I think that it's going to be a very large Vikings win today.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I think that there was a little bit of fool's goal in that 13-3 season for the Packers. Made it all the way to the NFC Championship game, so you can't say it wasn't a good season for them. It definitely was. And the Vikings had a great season. Came to the second round of the playoffs and did get handed a loss there. But was a nice win against the Saints in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
Nice
the
season.
Saints are a good team. A lot of people are predicting the Saints to be one of the best teams in the NFL this
every year, right? I mean, whenever you got Drew Brees at the helm.
Michael Thomas.
Yeah, Michael Thomas.
Alvin Kamara.
Exactly.
It's a stacked team. The fact that they were able to beat them is –
yeah, that's impressive. So, I mean, we, everyone thought that was going to be playing into our weaknesses as a team, because they got so much firepower on the offensive side. But we held in there with them. Hey, good to see Cooley out there in first place right now. We got Cat as well. And Artie, who just won, and Grizz that just won earlier. I see them in the top 10 out there playing as well. So, good to see all you guys.
So, are you saying a blowout as well?
Well, I don't know if I'm ready to go blowout. That's
a hot take right
that's
there.
A hot take. That is, that should be clickbait for all of our out there watching on Facebook Live. I know some of you guys are watching on Twitter or on our YouTube channel. Good to have all of you out there watching us. But, Ian's out there giving out clickbait right now.
Vikings blow out the Packers today at 1 o'clock. Is it home?
That's a home game. Yes, for us, yes. Yep.
In Viking Stadium. Going to just show out those cheeseheads.
Absolutely. So, okay, I am going with the Vikings victory as well. We'll get Tony and Nikki's take. We always get to get their predictions as well on squad. Usually Tony's got some kind of a hot take as well. So, but I think it's going to be more like a 24-21 win is what I'm going with for the Vikings. Yep. So, I think good, strong teams, both of them. I do think that probably the Packers are a little bit overrated. The Vikings are a little bit underrated.
Oh, yeah.
But I think that's what's going to happen. Also happening in the NFC North as well today, we got the Bears playing the Lions. So a lot of NFC North action. So that game will also go a long ways to indicating, what's gonna happen well, we just got the hot take. So I'm laughing about Tony just gave us the hot take. So you want to announce that?
We're going to put it at our
I think that needs to be broadcast on on Facebook Live.
On Facebook, it needs to be one of the comments that
Yeah.
Pilots puts under there.
Man, everybody but me is going with a blowout win. So I'm going win. We're all going Vikings win here. But, I am the lone one that's talking about a close game at all. Everyone's feeling the blowout for the Vikings.
Blowout.
Yeah, so.
I think they know what they're talking about.
Okay, yeah, well, there's no doubt about
that.
that.
The football coach doesn't know what he's talking about.
There's no doubt about that. You guys, I have often been proven wrong on these things, so it's not that. So, but I'm going to stick with my 24-21 Vikings win. But we do have Tony with a 35-3 easy victory, he says, for the Minnesota Vikings, and Nikki also coming in for the Vikings at 27-10, and she says Skol. So, yeah. So that is the predictions out there.
See, I'm Nikki's
Rufus
angel, and so I'm loving Nikki's prediction.
Okay.
I'm saying that is a good prediction.
Okay,
right there.
so he's actually
I'm saying
mirroring that. Yeah, so you
I'm
guys
not
got
going
the
to
same.
mirror it. I'm going to say 30-10.
Okay. 30-10.
So,
Okay.
So a little bit different. I'm going to say they're going to get into that 30 range.
Right. You're kind of splitting the difference a little bit between Nikki and Tony on that. So Rufus has now moved into first place out there. Good to see that. Okaloosa 68, one of our top Megabar Bingo players. We'll go through our Megabar Bingo top 10 standings here shortly, but also out there in our top 10 right now. Good to see you out there. Mad Dog, who won earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you said the name, and then he won it.
I was talking about the bar, but, he was like, why not I shell out? Got
right.
me excited.
That's right. So, so that's all of our predictions. We
can do one more prediction. Our way too fast, not prepared predictions of the rest of the NFL.
Might as well.
And people who are getting wins, I'm not even going to tell you who they're playing. I'm just saying who's winning. I'm saying I got Bills, Vikings, Washington, Ravens, Colts, Raiders is my upset.
Okay. Wow, Raiders, really?
Lions.
Yep.
Falcons over the Seahawks.
Okay.
Patriots, Bengals.
All right.
49ers, Saints, and Cowboys. That's what I'm going with.
Okay.
Way too fast, not prepared NFL predictions of the day.
We'll check the tape at the end of the game and see where you were right and where you were wrong for sure. I see Kathleen out there. I see Viper 563 and PKW all out there playing. Sarah Honey, always good to see you out there, Sarah. And Okaloosa, again, one of our top 10 Megabar Bingo players, just moved into first place. Good to see you out there,
yeah.
Okaloosa. So, but Jimmy as well.
Jimmy, fun fact, I watched the Jimmy Neutron movie just 2 days ago.
Yesterday, or on Friday on the Megabar Bingo, they were talking about Carl, and they were talking about Carl on what's the Dead?
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead, yeah. So there's a Carl on that show. I'm not really familiar with the show.
You're more of a Carl Weezer kind of guy.
Yeah, Carl from Jimmy Neutron. And I said, he's kind of a chubby Curtis.
Kind of. Like if Curtis just ate McDonald's like every meal of every day, he might be able to pull off a little.
I mean, I don't know about personality-wise, but just when you get the picture, that and I got clearance from Clarence. Movie reference, airplane. So I got that from Amelia. So she said the same thing. So okay, my way to early predictions here. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with Jets Bills. I'm gonna go Bills. I think it's going to be a closer game than the spread, though. I already went with the Vikings versus the Packers. I'm going to go Eagles over Washington. Watch out for the Eagles this year. If they stay healthy, they're definitely a team to contend with.
I picked Washington because I think Ron Rivera leading that new defensive line, led by Chase Young, is going to put on some problems for that Eagles offensive line. And Carson Wentz has proven to struggle when he gets a lot of pressure.
Yeah, now he can scramble around and move, but he also gets injured as well. But here's the other thing. Watch out for Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. I think that he could come in and do a nice job for the Eagles.
Could you see it like a Taysom Hill role?
Yeah. I think he might do a really nice job for them. He's a better than advertised player in my opinion. And so watch the Eagles in that. It's going to be an interesting game. We're going to find out what that Ron Rivera effect on the Washington football team is.
He's put together some really good defenses.
Absolutely. I'm going to go Ravens over the Browns, although I think the Browns are going to have a little better year. I think they might make the playoffs this year. But Ravens have the 4th easiest schedule this year and were one of the best teams last year. So watch the Ravens. They're going to win
and picked up another running back.
Oh my gosh.
More defense. Picking up Calais Campbell from the Jaguars.
They're so stacked with talent. John Harbaugh is an excellent coach. I'll tell you what, I think
I'm more of a Jim guy.
Yeah.
Well,
I like them both. I think they're both high quality coaches. But I would say this, that I think Ravens are going to win a lot of games in the regular season here. We haven't seen them win very well in the playoffs, but watch out for them in the regular season. They're going to win a lot of games. You got Jags, Colts. I think Colts are going to be a solid team this year.
Oh yeah.
Now they got a veteran quarterback. Standing
Phillip
back there.
Rivers.
Yep, absolutely. And
I think that he may not be as good as Andrew Luck, but you kind of get that same Andrew Luck. Like
a little bit of a gunslinger, and just a great guy.
Who's a high cerebral kind of quarterback that can get the balls to the playmakers.
Absolutely. I think his kind of quarterback rating and everything that happened in San Diego last year was a little bit of a product of the environment, product of what was going on there. So I look to see him have a bounce back year. I think being indoors in Indianapolis is going to be a big benefit for him.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see how that all plays out. But I see Dad's Toys out there playing, and Winky out there playing as well. So I just went with the Y's there. Yeah.
I mean, Jonathan Taylor, the Colts running back, he ran for like 6,000 yards in college.
Yeah.
And then ran a 4.39 in the combine.
Yeah.
The dude and he's jacked guy.
Jacked.
And so it's just, I think he's going to be a really key piece in their running game. They already have Marlon Mack, who's a good running back already for the Colts.
Yep.
And so I think both that they're going to have a really good offense at least.
Absolutely. So that's, Colts, watch the Colts as well. Raiders-Panthers is an interesting game. I know you went through these a lot faster than I am, but
no, we have time to talk. We got time.
We got 100 plays going on, so I'm just going to talk a little bit more. Now it's the newly branded Las Vegas Raiders, happening against a new coaching staff with the Panthers. I like the coaching staff. I love Teddy Bridgewater. I think he's a way underrated quarterback. Teddy's been solid everywhere he's went. If you actually go by wins in the last 20 games of any quarterback, he's in the top 5 quarterback. When he came in for the Saints last year, when Drew Brees was hurt, he won all those games. Solid quarterback.
When he was healthy for the Vikings, he was a really good quarterback.
Absolutely. I've always been a fan of Teddy Bridgewater. He's got a little bit of limited arm strength, but he's going to take care of business. Good locker room guy, cerebral. He's going to take care of all those things. That's the kind of quarterbacks I like. So I might be a little bit partial because I like his style of play. And so, anyways, Teddy Bridgewater do a nice job. I'm actually going to go the opposite way as you went on that. I'm going to go Panthers with the win on that.
Raiders.
Yeah, we'll see. That's a lot of things to come together. New
It'd
quarterback,
be interesting
new head
to
coach.
see. I haven't really looked much on the Raiders, but I know their pickup of Marcus Mariota was something that a lot of people were buzzing about. Were they going to go Derek Carr or Marcus Mariota?
I'm a Derek Carr guy. I really like Derek Carr.
I think he's a good player. I think he's better in other systems, but I'm not sure if John Gruden could create a system that Marcus Mariota wouldn't thrive more than Derek Carr.
Might be. We're going to see how this season play out. It just has felt like Gruden has wanted to make that switch. He wanted to take Carr out of that game. I think in the right system, Carr can be an all-pro quarterback. So we'll see how that all goes. Lions-Bears. I'm going Lions on that game. So that's where I sit on that. We got Falcons-Seahawks. Boy, that's a tough one. I'll tell you what. I don't know if you've seen this, but Matt Ryan has won 5 out of the last 7 games against the Seahawks. And so, Matty Ice over there with the Falcons does a nice job. They got a lot of talent on that team. That's a good team.
Receiving core. That's one when we're talking about that same level as like the Vikings receiving core. They got Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley.
Oh man, they're stacked.
A lot of really Austin Hooper, I think, is their tight end.
Right.
They have a lot of really good pieces in that receiving core for Matt Ryan.
Absolutely they do. But here's my thing.
Not to mention the addition of Todd Gurley, who could have a bounce back year this next year.
He could. Yeah, he needed to get out of the Rams. The Rams needed him to get out of there. Just it was a situation where that just wasn't working anymore there. I think the Rams are going to have a little bit of a bounce back year, and I think that Gurley, I hope so. I'm a big Georgia Bulldogs fan, so I would love to see.
I remember watching Gurley in that Georgia Bulldogs uniform just tearing up the SEC.
Yeah.
Dude, when he was healthy, he was a beast.
Yeah, he was a beast.
That's kind of like the theme of his NFL career, too.
Hey, speaking of that, Georgia Bulldogs, a guy that I know that you've done some working out with back when you were playing quarterback, Dwayne Mathis, looks like he's going to get the starting job at Georgia. Yeah,
I did just see that.
So that's awesome. We'll be rooting on. He had some brain, I think it was brain tumor issues last year.
Yeah, and then now he's back.
Now he's back, and so
playing really well with James Newman or whatever, Wake Forest quarterback transfer. He decided that he's going to sit out this season, and he's just going to prepare for the draft. Who was originally the thought of starting quarterback, and since he's sitting out now, Dwayne Mathis is going to be the guy who I personally know, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Our experiences with him, great young man. Wish him the best, and just his recovery from that brain situation. Really excited to see him back out on the football field. So that's awesome. But anyways, back to our NFL stuff that. We've got, let's take a look here. So I was talking about the Seahawks and Falcons. Just because I'm a diehard Russell Wilson fan, I'm gonna go Seahawks.
I mean, he's such a technician of everything.
I thought he was the MVP last year. I know the stats didn't bear that out. Lamar Jackson's an awesome player. I just love Russell Wilson. So I'm gonna go Seahawks on that one. That's more of a heart pick probably than a brain pick. And then I'm gonna also go with with the Dolphins, Patriots. Boy, I like what the Dolphins are doing for sure, but I still think the Patriots just. I'm gonna go Patriots on this one. Sneak out a win against the Dolphins, but that one's a closer game than probably a lot of people pick. So.
With the difference between the two teams have had a lot of changes this offseason and stuff like that. It's Bill Belichick. Bill
Belichick. Of course, I know one of his main disciples is the head coach down there, at the Dolphins. And
he seemed to struggle with his disciples sometimes.
He does. Yes. He seems like his disciples a lot of times struggle with everybody else, but they actually can do something against Belichick.
Oh, yeah.
Belichick struggles with his disciples, doesn't struggle with anybody else. So, so yeah.
Obviously, for the last 20 years, he hasn't struggled with a lot of
exactly. people. Arguably one of the greatest coaches in the NFL history, So I see Sarah Honey out there, Artie out there, and Okaloosa 68. Again, one of our top 10 Megabar bingo players in first place. Good to see you there.
Forget you, D, over in sixth place.
That's another big-time player. And we'll go over some of those standings here in a little bit. I've been working my way through my NFL predictions. It's
been nice because I've been able to explain what my predictions actually meant. because
right.
I kind of just like Dolphins, Lions.
You just
Bears all mine.
You riddled that out, and I have no ability to actually do that. I have to actually talk it through. I'm very verbal. So so I went Patriots. Okay. Chargers, Bengals. That's not much of a pick. I'm going Chargers.
See, I chose Bengals.
You went Bengals. Oh,
I did. I said it.
Oh,
it's a little. I think.
Okay.
I think with the changeup of Tyrod Taylor, they're going to strictly offense run game through Austin Eckler, which I think that he is more of a third down back than he is a 4-down back.
Yep.
And I think that the Bengals have this kind of energy that they are one of the best teams.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I feel like Bengals are coming out with the win.
I just worry about the Bengals offensive line. I think poor Joe Burrow is going to be running for his life.
But the benefit is he does have A.J. Green and T. Higgins Hopkins and Joe Mixon. And
it's not that they don't have some talent. They definitely
there's
have
talent in the skill position area,
Right.
but he's just going to be running for his life, so he's got to get the ball out quick.
I mean, Russell Wilson's done it for years. That's probably one of the worst offensive lines, for about 5-6 years straight in the Seahawks, and
He makes
somehow
them look
Russell
great.
Wilson, just still does great things. So, I'm going Chargers. Then you got Cardinals, 49ers. I'll tell you what, I think the Cardinals will make more of a game than most people would think. They got an exciting
yeah.
offense. Kyler Murray, that kid can sling the ball
I mean,
around.
offensive rookie of the year.
Yeah, no, the kid.
And then that's without DeAndre Hopkins.
Right. And so he just got another receiving threat. Always Larry Fitzgerald is just
And we
a
saw
solid force.
Drake, what's the first name? The running back. Not the rapper.
Yeah.
Kenyon Drake.
Yeah.
Really had an outbreak year in that last after he got traded from Miami over to the Cardinals.
Yes. It was a good fit for him.
Yeah, he
there.
got the start and he really showed out. And so I think they have an opportunity to really have a good year this upcoming year.
Absolutely.
Maybe be that. Because there's kind of a pattern happening of the second-year quarterbacks winning MVP.
Yep.
I think him and Drew Lock have the best chance of repeating that cycle.
Absolutely.
Now I don't think that Patrick Mahomes may not give up another MVP title because he's just Patrick Mahomes.
Right, he is. We got just under 11 minutes left to get all your 100 plays in. Okaloosa 68 is still in first place. Rufus is in second. Sarah Honey is out there in third. Viper 563 is in fourth. So I'm going 49ers. I did think the Cardinals are going to give them a little better game than, but I still go 49ers. That defensive line for the 49ers is unbelievable. And Jimmy Garoppolo is still a quality quarterback on the offensive side. He's got a lot of good weapons on that side of the ball as well. And so I'll go 49ers on that. Buccaneers Saints. This is interesting. 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks going at it in week 1. Love this matchup.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Drew
you
Brees
know-
has been in his system a lot longer than what Tom Brady has been
Fun
in.
fact,
So yeah.
this is the first game that Tom Brady has been an underdog in like 100 games.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like
Wow.
he hasn't been an underdog in a game in so long.
New world for him.
I know.
Yeah. That's
It's crazy to
crazy.
even think that a team that has Leonard Fournette, Gronkowski, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, could be an underdog.
Yeah, I know it. Well, this is crazy. I mean, they're stacked offensively just in crazy ways. I'm a big Bruce Arians guy. I like the way he coaches football. Just some of that thought process that he has. But you also got, Sean. Go ahead.
Oh, the last time he was like a very effective coach was over in Arizona when he had Carson Palmer, who was an older, aging quarterback.
Yep.
Hadn't really shown up in a while. Then Bruce Arians gets hired in, and then he shows out that he's got still a little bit in the tank. And I'm hoping that we can kind of have that same effect with Tom Brady, and that he's going to bring out that old veteran quarterback savviness.
Oh yeah. Well, Bruce Arians done a great job with, with Andrew Luck when he was with Andrew Luck, with Ben Roethlisberger when he was with Ben Roethlisberger, with Carson Palmer. I think he's going to be a great fit with Tom Brady. I think that's going to happen. I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm going to go on the, I'm just going to go with the Buccaneers on this pick. I'm going with the underdog on that one, and just we'll see how that happens. I'm going to go Rams in the Rams-Cowboys. The Cowboys, offense, again, another one that's stacked.
Oh,
Still got a
so
quality.
That's another one of those receiving cores that you're like, man, one of the top in the NFL.
Absolutely, and they got Ezekiel Elliott in the backfield. They got still aging, but still one of the best offensive lines out there as well. Dak Prescott, again, at least a mid-tier quarterback. He can win you a Super Bowl.
And I'm not sure their backup is too far behind him.
No, I know it. Statistically, it tells us he's not. I mean, the Beige Water Pistol is a good quarterback. He's been in the Bengals, so I don't hold anything against
Andy Dalton. Ever since he was in TCU, I've really liked Andy Dalton.
Oh.
He's been a really good quarterback.
I like Andy Dalton. I think he is a better quarterback than he gets credit for. He's been stuck in a below-average squad for a long time.
Now, what do you think about the old Vikings star running back now signing in conference with the Lions, wearing the legendary 28?
Yeah, I tell you what, it's weird to see Adrian Peterson in a Lions uniform. Just, seeing him in the purple and gold is just how we expect to see him. And that's, of course, always going to be how everyone's going to picture him.
Probably trucking over a Lions player.
Exactly. Even seeing him with the Washington football team, was a weird experience for me.
He doesn't look the same without the purple and gold.
No. He's always going to be a Viking in my heart, but that he's still getting some quality play out of those legs. I mean, it's amazing because he's got a punishing running style, and that he's lasted this long is just a testament to how he's taking care of his body. But I wish him the best. But he is in division, so that's going to be tough to root for him for the Vikings fans.
Yeah.
So let's see. So I went Rams against the Cowboys. I'm going to go tomorrow, right? We got 2 games on Monday night. So we got Steelers-Giants. I'm definitely going Steelers on that game. And then Broncos and Titans. I'm going to go Broncos. I like the Broncos. I think they're a young, upcoming team. Drew Lock showed some promise last year. They got a great receiving core. They've made some nice pickups.
They killed it in the draft.
Oh, they
killed it in the draft.
I
thought they really surrounded Drew Lock with the weapons that he needed. They got a speed guy. They got a route runner.
Yep.
And they already have that oversized wide receiver that can go up and get the ball. They have literally every aspect that you need in the offense with picking up Melvin Gordon to add into that running back room.
Yep.
Just weapons all over the board. It's going to be hard for Drew Lock to not make the right decision.
Right. They still got some veteran leadership on that defense as well, on a solid defense for the Broncos. So
even though Von Miller is out for the season.
Yeah, he's out, but I still think he'll have an influence as far as just what that
culture.
Yeah,
type
culture.
thing.
Yeah, good guy, good locker room. So hey, the Vikings right now, just keep you guys updated on what's happened. They are up 7-3 on the Packers. We'll see how that continues. We're still in the first quarter. Got 3 minutes and 24 seconds left in that first quarter. Vikings up 7-3. So Skol. So anyways,
like to see.
Yeah. So anyways, let's check in on our game here. We got just over 5 minutes left for those 100 plays. Okaloosa 68 still in first place. In second place, we got Sarah Honey. She moved up ahead of Rufus into second place. Rufus in third. PKW in fourth.
Still with a couple plays.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see if there's any moves that can happen still before the end of this game. There is still time for somebody to make a move. Forget You D's in 6th. In 7th is Artie. 8th is Cooley. And in 9th is Sherry. Congratulations to all of you guys out there getting it done. And I didn't mention yet, but in 5th place is Viper 563. So PKW looks like is holding out some of those plays until the end. It's a strategy. We've seen it work in the past. Good strategy, bad strategy, I don't know, but it is a strategy, and we have seen it work. Sometimes it's failed, people, but sometimes it has worked. So we'll keep an eye on that, as well as the Vikings games. And all our predictions are way too early, crazy, wide-eyed predictions that we made with no forethought. So, but that's the fun part to do.
I think that's why we're so good at predicting things.
That's right. That's right.
If we go from strict instinct.
That's right. It's all just gut. It's right in here. We're just going with that, and we're throwing caution to the wind. A little under 4 minutes left to play your 100 plays. If you still have some plays, make sure you get them in before that clock ticks to 0. So I was just looking here real quick. Go over our Mega Bar Bingo player standings. I'll do the players. Then I'll let you do the locations. All right. So in 9th place, we have got a 4-way tie. We got the aforementioned Okaloosa 68 is out there in 9th, as well as JXS, J-Man's 04, Brown Sox 79. So good to see all them in 9th place. Willissa is in 8th. In 6th place, we've got a tie. Michelob and Heidi. In 5th place is Mrs. T. In 4th place is Wolfstein. And in 3rd place is Mrs. Yags. In 2nd place is Yags 370. And in 1st place is Spanky with 18,000 points. Congratulations to all of our Mega Bar top 10.
Yeah.
And make sure you come out at lunchtime and at happy hour on Monday as we get rolling back again like we were before quarantine. We've got lunchtime and happy hour bingo happening.
More broadcasts happening for more bingo, more wins. That's what we like to hear, so that you guys can win more money and give more money to charity.
More money, more money, more money. Win, win, win.
Oh, yeah. And
Yeah.
now for our Mega Bar Bingo location standings, we have a tie for 9th place at Willard's Bar of Bacchus and Monty's Sports Bar. In 8th place, we got VFW Brooklyn Park in Brooklyn Park. In 6th place, we have Eagles Austin. 6th place, Maple Lake Bowl. In 5th place, we have St. Cloud Eagles. In 4th place, we have Neeson's Gaylord. And in 3rd place, we have American Legion Fridley. In 2nd place, we have Riverboat Depot. And in 1st place, we have a Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. But Riverboat Depot has been making moves to try to catch up to CR Billiards. CR Billiards has been there for a while in our 1st place spot.
Yeah.
But Riverboat Depot, man, is not letting up.
No, they are not. Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, had a huge lead on everybody for a while there. And then, Riverboat Depot has got that down to a 3,000 point differential in those location standings. And then right behind them is American Legion Fridley. They're only 6,000 points behind. So I'll tell you what, it has become a 3-boat race. And there's some others that are not too far behind that. But I'll tell you what, it used to be a 1-boat race. And so.
Yeah, now it's a 3-boat.
Yeah.
If you want to feel the luck, maybe show up to one of those places. The luck has been flowing. A lot of people, I think, play there, and it's just they've been killing it.
For sure. Oh, just by side note that I hadn't announced, but Nikki says, yay, Panthers. So I think she's predicting the Panthers to win as well.
Another hot prediction.
Hot take for Nikki.
From Nikki.
Yeah.
Panthers beating the Raiders. Right? That's who they're playing?
That's who they're playing. Yep.
Panthers beat the Raiders. That's coming straight from Nikki.
So we got 2 out of 3 predictions gotten the Panthers versus the Raiders, which I don't know that that's the common prediction. It's true with the Vikings as well. We all went Vikings, and I think the Packers are actually, getting all the love on the prediction side of things. So
probably.
Yeah. But I really think that is going to happen. I believe that pick. We will see how it plays out.
Well, I think there might be a little bit of locker room dysfunction with the kind of draft that they had, with the fact that Aaron Rodgers made it very clear that he wanted some more receiving targets, and they decided to go with a quarterback.
They brought in his replacement. So there you go. Hey, that's the end of our game. We'll see when it's official here. Okaloosa 68 looks like has taken that home. Sarah Honey in 3rd. PKW in 3rd. Rufus dropping to 4th in that. And there it is. It's official. All of our tabulators in the back have made it so. So Okaloosa 68 over at Hog's Breath Bar and Restaurant. Great place, sounds like, to watch the game at. Taking home that 1st place win, but we had a bunch of winners out there with Viper 563 in 5th. And let's see. Here comes 6th through 9th. Forget You D in 6th. RD in 7th, Cooley in 8th, and Sherry rounding out that top 9 players. So that's awesome. So congratulations, everybody. We'll be coming right back in just a few minutes with another 100-play game. So we will see you real soon.
Hey, welcome back.
Loving these new luxurious Pilot TV game day studios.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we may be a little bit cooler than the other ones.
It is quite cool.
You know, the game day studio. We got the nice desk right here.
Yeah.
Killing it.
Enjoying the new luxurious studios here. We walked in and we were just so impressed with the game day bingo setup. We were like, wow, can't believe it. Excited to be here with you guys for this game. So
we got 17 seconds to get enrolled, so everybody get enrolled right now so then we can we're playing Pride of Minnesota, correct?
That is correct.
Playing some Pride of Minnesota.
That's right. That's going to be a 100-play game as well, so make sure you get enrolled. I see 110 of you guys out there already, but the more that play, the more money you guys win. The Twins are going to get underway here in just a few minutes, Ian.
Oh, yeah.
As
Who are
well.
they playing?
They're playing the Cleveland Indians. Again, this is the last of a 3-game series that they've been having with them. Cleveland is in third place right now in the AL Central. The Twins are in second place, and the White Sox are in first. But we've won the first 2 games of the series here.
Oh, yeah.
To move our record to 29-18 on the season. For a long time during the season, we've been in first place, and we had the White Sox and the Indians chasing us. But now then moved down into third because they had a bad weekend against the Tigers once, and those other teams were playing well. But slowly making it back up there. They're just 1 game behind the White Sox. And so I believe they start a series actually with the White Sox right after today. Let me double check that.
Which would mean that they can make up this really easily 1-game stretch by winning 2 in a row or something.
Absolutely. So let's get a win here today against Cleveland, and then we'll move into seeing how we do against those White Sox here at the beginning of the week. So that is exciting. The Twins have been exciting all season long. In this sprint of a season, usually you got such a marathon, the baseball season, but it's been an exciting sprint here. We are 2/3 of the way already into the season with without much time happening at all. So
no, it's really been really quick, and they're going to get into that where it actually matters that they're in that spot.
Absolutely. We did just to recap, we just finished up a 100-play game of top 10, and we had in 5th place Viper 563. In 4th place Rufus took home 4th place out there. Then in 3rd was PKW. In 2nd was Sarah Honey out there at VFW Austin, and in 1st place was Okaloosa 68, taking home $80. Everybody won $80 out of that top 5 there over at the Hog's Breath Bar Inn and Restaurant. So congratulations, Okaloosa. Congratulations, all of our top 5. And Okaloosa in ninth place right now, tied for 9th place in our Mega Bar Bingo standings. Sarah Honey, one of our top PGL players, and we're going to go over the PGL standings at some point here really soon and tell you guys about that. Real quick, I'll tell you guys about our charity spotlight this week has been, we'll change it up tomorrow. You have a new charity spotlight, but our charity spotlight for this week has been St. Stephen's Firefighters Relief Association. Was founded in 1973. Their mission is to administer a pension fund for volunteer firefighters. Well, that is near and dear to our hearts. Yeah. That's awesome.
I love firefighters. Actually, my roommate is going to become a firefighter.
That's awesome.
John. He's working for that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Your name.
My name, brother. Yeah.
Right there. Yeah, and if you're playing over at Howie's Corner Bar, you are playing for this charity. So
yeah. Well, that's awesome and kind of fitting.
You know what? Hand me some luck.
All right.
Okay. Boom. Over there at Howie's Corner Bar for the last day of this week.
There you go.
Have some fun, win some money, watch some football. That's what we like to do over here at Pilot Games.
Technically, I guess it's the first day of the week, but this is a pilot week that I guess we're talking about. So,
And man, we're getting these updates of football games, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
just watched Cam Newton run in a touchdown with a Patriots jersey
nice.
on.
Did he do the?
I
Did he do the?
I don't think he did that, but
Oh.
man, it's weird seeing
Seeing
him.
weird, yeah.
Because you're like that's Cam Newton. That's
Right.
supposed to be Tom Brady. Like,
Exactly.
Tom Brady doesn't run like that. What's that he doing?
Right, well, it's going to be an exciting year. Some new things to see, and that'll be fun to watch. Cam Newton,
yeah,
just
so
one of the most amazing athletes of the NFL. I mean,
Oh
just,
yeah. I mean, I think though, like with the whole pandemic and everything, it has actually made this sports comeback so interesting.
It really has. It
Because
really has.
so many things have happened, and you're just like, what is going to happen? It's just so up in the air. Same with how the NBA playoffs when they came out.
Yep.
Like now we have a Heat Celtics game, like a conference finals.
Conference finals, yeah. No one. I don't think there was many people predicting that.
No.
Celtics and Heat, Bucks get knocked out again in the second round.
Yeah.
And so
It's the first time ever that the conference finals for the East has ever not included a first or second seed.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think Heat's a 5 seed in that, and I'll tell you what though. I mean,
They're both really good teams. Like
Yeah.
the East was such an even top to bottom conference that
Yeah.
there's been a lot of really good games, and a lot of those wins that the Celtics and the Heat could have went the other way.
Absolutely. Well, Eric Spoelstra has really turned into a top-level coach.
Oh, yeah.
At the
Oh,
Heat.
yeah.
I think you actually have a very interesting coaching matchup there with the Heat and the Celtics. Oh, yeah. Two top-tier coaches.
Top
in
tier,
there.
but like it seems like their coaching style is completely different.
Absolutely
like,
different,
It's really cool to watch.
Yeah. No, that's fun stuff. And Jimmy Butler for the Heat is one of those guys that you go, you know what, statistically it doesn't show up like you think of a superstar to show up.
Yeah.
But he just somehow, key moments in the game, defensive plays, all these
He's
things,
there.
he wills his team to wins, and so.
He's a winner.
Yeah, he is.
I mean,
He's a
like
winner.
obviously he as the star player, they beat the Bucks,
Mm-hmm.
which led by Giannis, and Giannis is MVP caliber,
Exactly. Looks
probably
like he's
gonna
probably
win.
going to win a second one in a row here.
exactly 2-time MVP, great player, and somehow the Heat are able to outplay them.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, it's interesting to watch all that. We got the Lakers into the West Finals now, and we're waiting to see the series between the Nuggets and the Clippers. Who's going to come out there and play the Lakers? Right now, the Clippers have the 3-2 lead, correct, on that series?
Yes, Clippers lead the Nuggets 3-2,
Yep.
but I think the Nuggets won the last one, trying to make that 3-1 comeback, which they actually did against the Jazz earlier in the playoffs. So
there you go.
They might be a little tired from doing it against the Jazz, but
right?
hopefully
Right?
they can pull out another win and take it to a Game 7 because Game 7s are fun.
That's right. Well, we still have 23 minutes left in this 100-play game that we're doing. A Pride of Minnesota. Missy has jumped out there into first place out there, and so good to see you out there, Missy. Sarge, of course, usually when we're playing our high-low games, we see the Sarge out there. Well, it's good that he's actually playing the game today with us. So Sarge is in second place. Artie, who's been out there all day long, we've been seeing his name all over the place. Won actually a line win in game number 3 of our Vikings bingo games at the beginning of the show. But he's out there on our leaderboard. Jack Pine is Jack Pine's now in second place. Artie's in third. Sarge is in fourth. And Delgado is in fifth. So good to see all of you guys out there playing, as well as Jackpot Jen, Dark Horse, Bomb, and Larcat. Good to see everybody out there playing, and we're rolling through this 100-play game of Pride of Minnesota. That's super fun, and glad here we're there. Speaking of super fun and a bunch of winners, let's go over our PGL
standings.
Yeah.
You want to go over to those location standings?
Yeah. I'll jump on those.
These locations have been killing it.
They have been. Yeah. So in 10th place is Valley Lanes, and in 9th place is Neighbors Eatery and Saloon. In 8th, Mills Lounge. In 7th, the Sunset Grill. In 6th, Shep's on 6th. In 5th is Neighbors Pub Dover. In fourth, Shenanigans Cheer and Chow. I always just love saying that name. I don't know why, just do. In third place, Cabin Bar. In second place, La Playette. And in first is Neighbors Tavern over in Effie. Congratulations to all of our locations, top-tier locations. We see them there every week and doing a great job out there.
Oh, yeah, and the people who have been winning those nights a lot. In 10th place, we got who was not ranked before is Hot Mama over at Sunshine Depot. And 9th place, we have I Am the Fortunate One over at the Muddy Cow in Coon Rapids. In 8th place, we have Forget You D over at Eagles Austin. 7th place, we have Drumski at the Underground Bar and Grill.
Nice.
In 6th place, we have Bones, my personal favorite from the PGL standings.
Right.
Bones plays over at Duffy's Bar and Grill.
Nice.
5, we have McBessa at Moe's. In 4th place, we have Sarah Honey at Eagles Austin. A lot of good players at Eagles Austin.
Yeah, there is.
3rd place, we have Worksies at St. Cloud's Moose Club. In 2nd place, we have Cancer Sucks over at Clearwater Corners. And in 1st place, we have Hazy 92 at Neighbors Eatery and Saloon.
Awesome. Yeah, great players. That's our PGL Stairs. If you want to be a part of that, make sure you come out on Tuesday nights. We have Megasota Game Night. Super fun. Bunch of games.
Such a fun game.
Yeah, we'll go over the schedule at some point.
You actually get to hear the ball calls. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Nikki does a great job with that, and it's just fun to see the old ball calls happening with the bingo as well. So we still have just under 20 minutes to do your 100 plays. Make sure you use them all up before that clock ticks 0. A real quick check again on the game between the Vikings and the Packers. It is still sitting at 7-3 Vikings, so we're excited about that. And a little update on the other NFC North game, the Lions versus the Bears. That is sitting at 3-3 in that game. So a couple of close games happening right now in the NFC North.
Bills. I think the NFC North should be a really fun conference to watch.
I think so. There's a lot of quality teams, a lot of good coaches, a lot of good quarterbacks. So it's a fun
chock full of good quarterbacks.
Chock full of good quarterbacks. Yeah. I mean, it's we'll see how it all works out with that whole Foles versus Trubisky.
But I think someone's going to come out of that, and there's going to be a good quarterback on the Bears.
Right. So I mean, you got a Super Bowl winning Nick Foles, and you've got a first round draft pick Mitch Trubisky. He just hasn't lived up to his potential.
Yeah, who was the first quarterback selected in the 2017 draft over Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes, who we just saw this offseason get huge extensions.
Yeah, we'll see if that works out for the Bears. That looks right now to have been fool's gold for them, but as far as I've ever seen, that Mitch Trubisky is a good guy, and wish him the best. Hopefully it all works out.
Hopefully he has like an Alex Smith type deal where he goes from like, oh, he's a bust,
right,
to being, oh, he's actually a really good quarterback.
Yeah, I hope for him. Like I say, he seems like a nice guy.
Always wish for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Nick Foles, I think, is a nice guy as well.
I know you're a Nick Foles guy.
I am. I like Nick Foles. I was happy for him when he won over at the Eagles. Not a huge Eagles fan in particular. Just I do like Nick Foles. So good quality human being. So more important than being a great football player. At the end of the day. So I give a couple other updates. We got the Bills up on the Jets 14-0 at the end of the first quarter. The Eagles right now up on Washington 10-0 in the second quarter. The Ravens are up on the Browns 10-6 in the second quarter.
Which is that's closer than I expected it. I mean, like, if they can keep it that way, like.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the question.
But, we'll see how that goes.
Keeping it within 4 points in the first quarter is not a bad thing to have against the Ravens, because the Ravens can score in a hurry.
They can. But I'll tell you what, if you can get a lead on the Ravens, because they like to run the ball, then you can put them into a place where they don't like to be. If you force them to pass a lot, that's not where the Ravens' strength is. You got the Colts versus the Jags. That's tied. That's knotted up at 7. In the Panthers-Raiders game, Nikki, you're going to be happy with this. It is 9-7 Panthers there to start off that game. Let's see. Seahawks are up 14-9 over the Falcons. The Patriots are up 7-0. We had talked about that. Cam Newton run in for a score. They're up 7-0 in that game. So that's all the 1 o'clock games happening at the moment. So that is your NFL update. We have 16 minutes left in this game. Missy still holding on to first place out there. Smurf is in second. Sarge is in seventh. Yeah. Well,
I was looking at the Smurf movie, the one that just came out recently.
Right.
I couldn't click on it. It's not the original Smurfs.
Yeah.
The original cartoon Smurf, like them versus what's his name, the evil wizard.
Gargamore.
Yeah, Gargamore.
Am I saying that right? Gargamore. It's like Gargamore or something like that.
If you know out there in Pilot Games, you can correct us if you want.
Yeah.
Go check in on Facebook. We'll probably throw you some luck.
Yeah,
because helping us out.
That's right. That's right.
You help us out, we'll help you out by throwing you some luck. That's how this works.
That's how this works. It's a win-win situation. We've got some other questions, actually, that are holdovers from our Wednesday night Megabar Bingo broadcast.
Okay.
Something that I've tried to deep dive into the internet, and I still can't get any answers. It's like people are just ignoring the issue, and I think that I can't get answers on this, and that is Batman going to have sparkly skin? No one's even dealing. It's like a conspiracy that they're not even dealing with the issue out there.
Will he have sparkly skin?
I just don't understand. It's again just the nature of the world that we live in, that people are just ignoring issues like sparkly skin Batmans. So. We'll try to keep you up to date.
Will Bella be Catwoman?
In about 20 minutes, that Twins game will get rolling, and we'll make sure that we keep you up to date throughout our broadcast when that happens. Make sure you also, I mentioned this earlier in the broadcast, but if you joined us since then, make sure that you stick around for halftime. We are going to play some more Vikings bingo at halftime, and we want to make sure you guys are going to be a part of that. Super fun. We have the line win, we have the M shape win, and we have the coverall. And so hopefully we didn't have any jackpots go out in the first round of 4. We're hoping that we give out a jackpot here at halftime, but we did have a bunch of winners during those 4 games.
Oh, a bunch.
Let's recap that. I just see in our 5 games that we've had so far, those 4 Vikings bingo, and then our top 10 100 play bingo, we had Ramrod, Woo, Buddha, Big Buck, Adam, Decky, Carnaluna, Mad Dog, Dino, Artie, Paulie, Purple Vike, Just Me, and Okaloosa took first in that 100 play top 10. Sarah, Honey, PKW, Rufus, and Viper all playing out there. That Vikings bingo jackpot is going to be up over $1,000 when we get rolling that at $1,040 to start. So we're excited about that. We're hoping to give that away during halftime. Make sure you stick around. It won't show up on your iPad right now. You're going to have to stick around. You're going to have to check it. Once that 2-minute warning happens in the first half, about 10 minutes later, not by game clock time, obviously, because that wouldn't work. That math doesn't work on that. But on real clock time, you're going to see that pop up on your iPads. Make sure you get enrolled and make sure you play so you get an opportunity to win during halftime. And, we're having a bunch of fun. All of the top 5 players in that top 10, all 10 – oh, yeah.
The top 5.
All top 5 players in top 10 won $80. So that's how that works in the top 10, is that all top 5 are winners. And then I think that's the way it works here on this Pride of Minnesota 100 play game as well. All top 5 will win money on this. It's actually all top 10, it looks like. Yeah, all top 10 in the Pride of Minnesota 100 play game will win money. So when we list off these people, they're in line for money. Yeah, exactly. It is good to be good. We a lot of times, and I think we're doing it this Tuesday, a lot of times we'll play a high-low game at the beginning of the broadcast.
With what we were talking about, the Sarge.
Right. And so then the best players in the state win and the worst players in the state. You just don't want to be a medium player. Either be really bad or be really good. Either way, then you can win. So let's see.
Oh, yeah. If no one wins that bingo progressive on Vikings victory, you can try again on the lunch hour Monday through Friday.
So that's going to continue on our lunch hour Mega Bar Bingos. So basically game day is now intricately linked to lunchtime, the lunch edition of Mega Bar Bingo, because we're going to be playing Vikings Bingo during that time. So make sure you come back during your lunch hour at work, play with us, and we're going to have a bunch of fun. It's going to be Cash Crew 2 here on Monday.
And then us on Tuesday.
So, that lunchtime bingo is going to be super, super fun. So,
man, we only got 10 minutes left on this game. Get your plays in.
Yeah.
Get up there in the standings. Top 10 wins money. So get your name on the board. When we call your name out there in that top 10, that means you're killing it. I see Sarge, just like we were talking about, still holding on in that top 10 in 8th place.
Yeah, and we are on that Megasota game night right after trivia. So we'll play. So it'll be it'll be happy hour edition. Mega Bar Bingo happening on Tuesday night from 5 to 6. Then we go to trivia. So you have Nikki and Tony on trivia, and then Nikki and Tony will be hosting Megasota game night. That's going to start with Lucky 7, and we are going to play a game of high-low. So, Sarge, I know you're going to be happy about that. Good to see you out here playing Pride of Minnesota today. But, we'll have that high-low game. Then right after that high-low, Lucky 7s, we'll go into Blingo Bingo, which is super fun. Then we got a lot of folks really love this game. That's the fishing derby. We get out there on Big Wampum Lake. Yeah, and people win a bunch of money doing that, and it's super fun.
Big Wampum Lake holds a lot of luck.
It does for sure. Just the game you're playing right now, then we'll play Pride of Minnesota right after Fishing Derby, and then we'll end it all with Jackpot Jungle, that 54-ball coverall. We've got a huge jackpot that's going to start off, even before plays get rolling, at over $30,000.
Excuse me.
$30,000.
Bang. Big money ready to go out.
So, yeah, that's going to be super fun. The Twins are going to get rolling here in just a few minutes, and we'll try to keep you up to date when we come back at the halftime show. But we got all kinds of fun things. It's been a super fun day so far already, and we've had a bunch of winning. We got just a little over 8 minutes and a half left for you guys to get your plays in. Missy holding on to first place.
Oh, yeah, she's been holding on to that for a while.
Yeah, she has. WJW16 is in second right now. J-Lo. Oh, we always got famous players playing.
Jennifer
good to have
Lawrence.
You out there. It's always good to have J-Lo out there playing. Good to see you out there.
Jennifer Lopez. I said Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, you did.
Jennifer Lopez. That's J-Lo. I'm so wrong. I'm so wrong.
Dooney Q is in third, and Artie, been out there all day long, is in fourth. So good to see all of you guys. J-Lo, our famous singer player, is over at Smiles Tavern. So if you want to get a quick glimpse over at J-Lo, she's playing.
I'm about to stand up and start sprinting over to Smiles.
That's right. Get an autograph. Big D's in fifth over at Kelt's Pub in Inver Grove Heights. So in fifth place at the moment. We got Smurfs, another famous actor. I don't know if that's Papa Smurf or that's actually a whole cluster of. What do you call a group of Smurfs?
They might need a whole group of Smurfs just to hold the iPad.
That's right. They're a little bit tiny. Yeah. And that is not a height joke. So but they they're smallish creatures. And so I don't know if Papa Smurf is the one that's actually pushing, the plays. But either way, we wish the Smurfs luck. Great to have famous folks like the Smurfs out there playing. We got DJ King S playing as well.
Oh, yeah.
Probably mixing up a few mixes while they're getting those plays in, you know.
Oh, yeah. Probably like DJing the bar.
Probably
and
DJing the location
and
where they're at.
playing bingo at the same time. That
Hey,
would be
multi-talented.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. What can he say?
That's right.
He's
and
in
we got
8th place. That means he's bringing home some money. So he's killing it.
That's right. Sarge having a much-needed day off, playing some bingo, sitting in 9th place on this Pride of Minnesota, getting ready for Tuesday night when he's going to be giving out those high lows. So, so that's what's happening right now in our top 9. Top 10 will get paid, I believe, in this Pride of Minnesota 100-play game. So
we haven't been corrected yet, so
that's right.
I think we're in the good.
That's good. Yeah, we got lunch. That lunch hour will be from 12 to 1 o'clock, and we will play games every 6 minutes. So that's how that's going to run with that Vikings bingo. We're excited to see you guys. Like I say, Amelia and Curtis will be on that Monday broadcast. Then Ian and I will join you guys for Jackpot Hunter edition of Happy Hour Mega Bar Bingo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for that in the evening. So make sure you check out both. You got Cash Crew 2 at that lunch hour. You got Nikki's Angels on that lunch Happy Hour edition. And so we're going to have a bunch of fun happening on Monday. But stick with us here. We got a few more plays for you guys to get in here until those 5.5 minutes are up on Pride of Minnesota. And then make sure you check back in with us. It won't show on your iPad right now. But at that 2-minute warning, just think you got a 10-minute clock, and then all of a sudden there's going to be some Vikings bingo showing up on your iPad. Get enrolled, get playing, and you could win an over $1,000 jackpot on that during your halftime. So little halftime special for you. Oh, just saw this. The Seahawks just held the Falcons out of the end zone there.
Oh, yeah, keeping that score down to 14-9.
Yeah. So. Yeah, or did they get in? Or did the Falcons get in? I thought the Seahawks held them out.
Yeah, they did. They held them out right there, but they've kicked 2 more field goals since that they held them out.
Okay. All right. Nice. So the Seahawks are still in the lead over there. So let's take a look at all of our NFL games.
Yeah, Lions and Bears still stuck at 3-3.
Yeah, not a lot of offensive power happening right now.
Rivalry happening.
Yeah, absolutely. The Packers did go up on the Vikings. It is 8-7 right now in the Packers-Vikings.
We want them to think they have it. Man.
Just giving them some false security
hope
on that. So I'm looking to try to see how they scored those 5 points. They must have got a field goal, and did they get a safety? I'm looking to get get some information on that and how they scored those 5 points. So.
Yeah.
But, so it's 8-7 right now, Packers in that game. Eagles are still up 10-0 over Washington. Ravens are still at 10-6 against the Browns. Colts now are up 14-7 versus the Jaguars. The Panthers are still up. It's 12-10 now versus the Raiders. The Patriots still up, but it's 7-3 now in that Dolphins game. Seahawks up 14-9, as you reported just a few moments ago. So that's our NFL update as it stands. Yeah. And we'll try to get you some more information. You guys are probably a little more on top of it than we are at this point on how they scored that 5 points the Packers did in that scoring. So
we got a new first place. WJW 16 taking over that first place spot. We still got Missy at second and Dooney Q
in third.
All these guys killing it.
Yeah. Still J-Lo and the Smurfs out there in 6th and 7th, and DJ King S and Sarge in 8th and 9th. So that second half of the top 10 hasn't changed much. RD and Big D have been in 4th and 5th for a while, but there was a little shakeup at the top there.
Oh, yeah. 1 and 2 swap. Yeah.
So we'll see. It looks like all their plays are done, but Smurfs still have some plays left. So I'm not sure what Papa Smurfs,
He's concocting something right now.
Yeah, I think a bunch of the other Smurfs might be going, how much further? And he's like,
He's like, just wait.
Right,
With his old Grandpa Smurf wisdom.
That's right. And so we'll see how that turns out. We got 2 more minutes left to play. We're having a bunch of fun with you guys. It's great to be out here on a Vikings game day broadcast. We're super excited about our partnership with the Minnesota Vikings and our new game, Vikings Victory. That is the music that you're hearing on the broadcast. Super great, fun music, great graphics, and just, if you're a fan of the Vikings like we are, just great to have.
You get to see a cool little Vikings guy in the corner.
Exactly. Just fun. Yeah, just fun stuff. I remember when I was in elementary school, my dad told me that I was a descendant of the Vikings, and I went to school and I told all the kids that I was a Viking descendant, and then all the kids made fun of me.
I mean,
yeah.
it happens. I mean, with kind of stories that Grandpa tells, there is some just insanity that comes with it. Grandpa, if you're watching this, because he does like to watch these, I'm sorry. You're an amazing grandpa.
but he set me up on that one. He'd probably, if he hears this, he'll probably tell me, well, we are descendants of Vikings. Yeah. But, I got teased for a while about that, but, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I think that's the way the saying goes. So we'll see. I don't know. Hey, Bills now up 21-0 on the Jets. Jets having a rough time out there. If you're a Jets fan, I am sorry. The Eagles are now up 17-0 on the Washington football team. Your prediction, my friend, is
I'm looking real wrong.
No,
right
you
now.
never know. You never know. In the
It
NFL,
is the Eagles.
I've seen people come back. So the Lions are now up 6-3 on the Bears. That was just a recent change as well. So those are the updates. Everything else is still where it is. The Vikings do have the football right now, and with the score still at 7-8 with 6 minutes left in the first half. There it is. Woo! WJW 16 taking home that win. The whole top 10 though really gets that win, but congratulations in the first place to WJW 16 over at Malone's Bar and Grill in Maple Grove. Awesome to have that with you guys. So we'll be make sure you're looking at your iPad 10 minutes of real time after that 2-minute warning occurs, and then you're going to have some Vikings bingo happening during halftime. Make sure you enroll, and we're going to give out a bunch of money during halftime. So we'll be back in just about halftime and ready to give out a bunch of money and have a bunch of fun with you guys.
So all right,
we'll see you guys.
Yeah, see ya.
All right.
Welcome back.
Good to be back with you guys. We're getting ready here in under 2 minutes now to get rolling with Vikings Bingo here for the halftime edition. We're excited. We're looking to see getting rolled. Make sure you get on your iPads and get enrolled and get playing, because the more people that play, the more that can be won. That jackpot is, though, at over $1,000 here for this halftime edition. We will play 3 games right now as we get rolling into halftime. There is still 21 seconds left on the clock in the Vikings game. Unfortunately, right now the Packers are up 15-7, but that is still within reach. So
technically still a one-score game.
It is. It is.
That's a touchdown and 2-point conversion. That's all it is.
That's all it is. And so we're hoping that the Vikings are going to come out and get it done in the second half as well. It is 2nd and 10 at the Minnesota 45 with the Packers with the ball with 21 seconds left. We'll keep monitoring that as we roll into halftime. As well, the score right now in the other NFC North game is 12-6, as the Lions just scored with 19 seconds left in the first half, and we'll see if they get the extra point here.
Yeah, I think it was
they do.
The rookie running back DeAndre Swift that they drafted second round.
Okay, so they got him into the end zone, and so now the Lions are up 13-6 with 19 seconds left in the first half. So that is your NFC North update with both the Vikings and the Bears-Lions games. The Bills are up now 21-0 over in the Jets game as they're about to go into halftime. Eagles 17-7 as Washington finally got on the board, and we are rolling into game 1. Yes.
First starting off with that line bingo.
That's correct. So if you can win that line prize, that'll be $19 for the winner of that.
Oh, so, I see someone is very passionate about the Packers. I saw Packers suck.
Oh, someone does not like the Packers out there.
You know what? Right now, I'm feeling them too. Like
that's right. That's
get
right.
These Packers out of here.
Get them out of here. Send them back to Wisconsin with a loss. That's what we're looking to do. Hey,
Wooly, a longtime player.
That's right. Mrs. T's other half over there at St. Cloud Eagles. So
yeah, I don't know if longtime player, but we know him now.
We know him now. He's part of the Yags crew, and getting the win on that line. Congratulations, Wooly, added to your legendary crew's winnings. So congratulations.
Now we got that M bingo going out.
That's right.
Yeah.
The M-shaped round has begun, and we'll see who gets the win on that. That has normally been a long round, the M round, but I was used to that jackpot jungle.
This is a little bit quicker.
It's definitely a little quicker because I've been surprised how fast this M round it goes. So, but we are rolling through that M round. It is now halftime in that Colts-Jaguars game, and it's 17-14. Jaguars had a nice comeback at the end of that first half over there, and so the Packers just scored. That now is 22-7. The Packers with 14 seconds left in the first half. So
I'm gonna tell you what,
comeback.
Comeback
The
time.
comeback story. Maybe
my
this
prediction may not be right, but your prediction could be.
could be. Let's look at Ruckham over there, VFW Austin, another famous location. Good to see you out there, Ruckham, taking home that M-shaped round win, and we're rolling right into this coverall. If someone can get this done for the jackpot, then we can give out over $1,000 on this. So looking forward to seeing who wins this. We're over the coverall now, so it will be that must-go of $28. But we'll see who gets the win.
I see Wooly, Mrs. T, Dakota, Pork Chop. Woo, Mrs. T. We got 2 out of 3 being the Yags crew.
That's
over
correct.
at St. Cloud Eagles.
The famous couple, Mrs. T and Wooly, getting the what do you call that? The end cap wins there on that round. Ruckham taking home that M cap round. So we did have in game 1 we did have Ramrod taking home the coverall. Wooly and Buddha splitting that large M, and Big Buck taking home the line win. In game 2, we had Karna Luna taking home that line win, and then we had a split again on the large M with Grizz and Grizz Decky Adam taking home that coverall in Game 2. Then in Game 3, we had Artie taking the line win, Dino on the large M, and Mad Dog on the coverall.
Oh, yeah.
And Just Me took the line win in Game 4, Purple Vike on the large M, and Paulie on the coverall. And then now we're into Bingo's Bingo again. We're into Vikings Bingo again, and we had Wooly taking home the line. We had Ruckham taking the M-shape round, and then we had Mrs. T taking the coverall. And we'll get rolling here now in game number, 8 of the day. So we did it in games 5 with top 10. That was a 100-play game. We had Viper 563 in 5th place, Rufus in 4th, PKW in 3rd, Sarah Honey in 2nd place, in Okaloosa 68 winning that. They all won $80 though. And then in game 6 in that Pride of Minnesota, we had in 5th place Smurf, Artie in 4th, Dooney Q in 3rd, Missy in 2nd, and WJW 16 taking home the 1st place prize. They all won $66 out there in that Pride of Minnesota game. So congratulations to all of our winners, and we're rolling into game number 8. I guess it would be, we had 4, 5, so 6 game of Vikings bingo on the show. And we got one more after this, so make sure you get enrolled for this game. The more people that play, the more money you guys win. And we have another game left immediately following this game. So it's been super fun today just being with you guys. Hey, look at that. The Vikings get a score just before halftime, taking down that lead from 22-7 to 22-10. So that helps to just,
make it look better.
Look a little bit better
only
coming to
3
half.
points, but I say a 12-point, that's less than a 2-score lead. Like, they can go score 2 touchdowns, and they get that 2-point lead. Like, it's a very easily comeback.
Absolutely. With the firepower that we have on offense, we have some.
I was just talking about it earlier that Dalvin Cook's one of those backs that he can take it 90 yards anytime he touches it just because of the speed and explosiveness that he has.
Absolutely. So just, stay tuned. Watch the second half and, let's see a comeback victory by the Vikings. I still think they've got it within them to come back and get that done. So at halftime, the Bills are up on the Jets 21-3. The Ravens are up 24-6 on the Browns.
We got the Eagles at halftime with Eagles-Washington 17-7.
Nice. And then they're actually started in the third quarter now, Colts and Jaguars. The Colts are up 17-14, a little closer game than I think any of us expected in that game.
The Jags are sneaky. They're a sneaky team because they kind of gave away all their good players and stuff like that. But they have those players that just they'll just come out and put up 300 yards in a random game, and you're like, where did this come from?
Hey.
Good job, CJE, over at Aardvark's Bar and Grill.
Again, that's just a fun name to say, Aardvark's Bar and Grill. Congratulations out there, CJE, with the line win. That was a $21 win. So we're going to move on to the M-shape round and see who gets the win there. So, the Jaguars are a fun team. They got, Minshew magic out there.
Minshew's fun. The Minshew stash.
That's right. So you never know what's going to happen with the Jaguars. They're a fun team. Still at halftime, the Raiders did gain the lead just before halftime in the Raiders-Panthers game, taking in a lead at halftime at 17-15 over the Panthers. The Bears and Lions just moved to halftime. Lions are up 13-6, and the Seahawks got a 14-12 lead over the Falcons at halftime as well. And the last one, just getting back into the second half, is the Patriots 13, Dolphins 3. So that's your NFL update on Game Day Bingo here. Also, our Twins update is right now the Indians are up 1-0 on the Twins. That is the top of the second inning. And here we go. Let's go. Comebacks all over Minnesota today, right?
Yeah, that's what we're looking for.
That's what we're doing. We're going Minnesota Twins are going to come back from this 1-0 deficit, and the Vikings are going to come back from this this halftime deficit as well. So we got Ocean's Eyes winning that M-shape round over at Howie's Corner Bar. We were just talking about
yeah.
Howie's. So that money right there, that is going towards, our charity spotlight of the week.
Which is St. Stephen's Fighters Relief Association.
And that's an awesome one. It really goes towards pensions of volunteer firefighters, and that is a super great cause, one near and dear to our hearts. We are on the week of 9/11, and we think a lot about those firefighters right
those
now.
first responders
Yep.
that came in there. It was,
Yep.
I mean, they had a lot to see.
Absolutely.
But-
They're always remembered. So
But yeah, you just winning Ocean Eyes just gave a little bit of money towards that.
Yeah, to help those firefighters in their pension fund. And there it is.
And woo!
We got a split win here on that coverall. We got Jeffrey over at Smiles Tavern, and we also have Angie Ann at Howie's Corner Bar again. So Howie's coming in strong and helping out that firefighters relief fund and helping out the pensions for those volunteer firefighters. That's awesome. What a great round of Vikings
yeah.
bingo that was. And we get into our third and final round of game day bingo.
Last chance.
I'll tell you what, get enrolled, get a part of this. Hey, maybe we'll give out this jackpot. Someone want to take home over $1,200 on this jackpot. And I tell you what, it's been super fun being with you guys. We love game day bingo. Make sure you tell your friends. Make sure they come out on Sundays. We're going to be doing this all throughout the Vikings season, no matter when they play, whether it's Sunday, here at noon, or whether it's the late day game,
Oh, yeah.
or whether it's on Monday night, or it's the late Sunday night, or it's a Thursday night. Anytime, we're going to be here with the Vikings. We got a great partnership with the Minnesota
love
Vikings.
the Vikings.
We love the Vikings.
Skull.
And Skull. And we're also going to be having Vikings bingo going on at lunchtime. So our Mega Bar bingo, that lunch time edition, is going to be Vikings bingo. So if you're enjoying this, if you enjoy this game, make sure you come in at lunch hour. We're going to be playing it again. These jackpots will roll over to that lunchtime game as well. So all the winnings, all the stuff is going to roll over and keep rolling. Just to recap those wins again, we had on that line win was CJE. In the large M round was the Ocean Eyes over at Howie's Corner Bar. Then Jeffrey and Angie Ann split that coverall in. That was game 8 of all the bingo that we've played today. And we've just had a great time with you guys. We're rolling into our final game here, our third halftime Vikings bingo game. You got a little over a minute still left to enroll. I see 43 of you guys out there enrolled. Make sure you hit play. Make sure you get in there enrolled. We're going to have a bunch of fun here in just a second and get that last game rolling. I always enjoy just being out here with our players. And make sure you're checking us out on Facebook. We got some great posts, all things Pilot. We talk about all that stuff. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. You can check out what's going on. Message us on the Facebook Live videos. We'd like to interact with you guys. We'll throw you some luck. All that kind of fun and good stuff. If you're a Twitch person, you can follow us on Twitch, watch us there, or YouTube. We're broadcasting on all those different platforms. And so, it's great to be with you guys. We still have 30 seconds left to enroll into this last game. And, and so what you think?
I'm thinking that my Vikings need to do in this halftime is get the ball to Madison more.
Oh, okay.
The running back.
Yeah, he's a good back.
Right now, he is running. He is getting on 3 carries, has 34 yards, averaging 11.3 yards per carry.
Statistically, that seems like a good idea.
They need to get him the ball into his hands. He's been really showing out, really playing well. I think also they need to give the chance to Kirk Cousins a little bit more. He is 3 for 5 right now with 54 yards. I think
that's not enough passing
you
for him.
let him you let him get over 10 passes this next half and get the ball to Madison at least 6 more times. I'm saying Vikings win.
Good. That's good insight. Yeah, I definitely think Kirk Cousins needs the ball. He needs to throw a little bit more. That is Tractor Man over at Town Tavern taking home that line win there, and we're moving into our large M round. That coverall jackpot is up over $1,400 I'm hoping we're going to give that away here in our last game of game day bingo. That would be fun and exciting.
Oh, yeah.
I see Angie Ann back for some more over there at Howie's Corner Bar, as well as J-Dad. J-Lo, our famous singer-player out there, and John is playing
Lots
as
of
well.
J's.
Yeah, exists. Pork Chop's a longtime player. Always good to see you out there. I wonder who that is out there with Packers Sucks over at VFW Austin. But we kind of feel the same way right now at halftime with that, with the Packers taking that
12-point lead.
Yeah, 12-point lead. We got Willissa, who's one of our leaders on our leaderboard over there at Willard's Bar of Bacchus, as well as playing. She's only 2 balls away from this M-round win.
Oh, yeah.
So is J-Lo. I don't know that J-Lo needs the money, but
She's killing it.
but she's killing it anyway. So Spud, Kalis, Beersy, and Bucks and Jeffrey all joined. Oh, Jeffrey, who just won last bingo round, is 1 ball away, as well as Willissa, one of our leaders. Hey,
Ooh,
look at that.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey's just like, I'm just going to, win a bunch of these rounds here right now over
yeah.
at Smiley's Tavern. So that's
Good
awesome.
job, Jeffrey.
Well, I think you're right on that analysis, Ian, on the Vikings. They get the ball. Madison's been a good player the last couple years for us, and of course Kirk Cousins. He's got to throw more than 5 times and a half.
Well, I mean,
so.
if you think about it, compare it
That
to
coverall didn't happen as far as the jackpot, where it's going to be that must-go prize of $37.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Kalis is
Aaron
1 ball
Rodgers
away.
has thrown it 28 times.
That's unbelievable.
Like,
It's
it just the
unbelievable.
difference is, oh, look at that. And we got our last winner of the night being Mrs. T and Ruckham.
Yes. Yeah, both of them winning earlier in
Oh,
the
yeah,
day.
And now winning now.
Yeah, that's awesome. We had a great day here with you
Oh, it's
guys.
super fun.
Yeah, so make sure you come back next game day. It will be Sunday again here at the same time. And make sure you check in with us at lunch hour. We're going to be playing the Vikings bingo at lunch, 12 to 1. We're going to be playing new games every 6 minutes. So even if you're a little late to the party, come, on your lunch hour and come play with us. So look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow.
All right, and when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
They sure does.
Have a good
See
day.
you guys.